Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. I know I haven't made a video in a while. We just had a baby, we moved into a new house, and then 2020 happened. But for today's video, I wanted to show you guys our veggie garden and some purple tomatoes that I'd personally never seen before until they grew here. So come here with me, I'm going to show you guys around. Alright, you guys, come in. So the minute we enter this beautiful place, we're greeted with these beautiful zinnias. Aren't they just so pretty? And we see a lot of pollinators at work here. We have actually lots of bees and butterflies just doing their work and making sure we stay fed. I love these guys. Also, we're gonna have to get a new fence here for next year because this is not as sturdy.
The bunnies chewed right through it.
Yeah, but that's how you learn.
Yeah, so we have to get a metal on the bottom.
Errors.
Yeah, and the zucchini, this one's a little seen better days. But we got a bunch of zucchini out of it.
Okay, we have 3 raised beds right now. Let's start with this bed over here. We have these beautiful pink zinnias. Then we have black-eyed Susans over there.
Cosmos.
Okay,
I think they're cosmos.
We have, I believe, what are called cosmos, but if you guys know what it's called, let me know in the comment section below. These pretty orange flowers here. Lots to be at work again. And then we have some pepper plants here. We have some kale. We have some more kale. We have some broccoli in the making. They're looking good. Ooh, some radishes have
some little radishes,
sprouted.
But the some critter keeps picking off all the tips of my radishes and my lettuce, my greens.
And this is something I'm really excited to show you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are purple okras. Too bad they're not out yet. They haven't sprouted, but
something tried to climb the plant. I think it was a possum, and it ripped all the branches down. You can see it.
It's the critters versus the humans.
Our other okra's pumping it out.
Look at these.
We got one there. Got one there. We got one flowering.
Yeah.
A couple more coming in.
The plant's almost as tall as me, actually taller than me.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, you guys, now we're gonna show you our tomato section. So this whole area here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pots here for this section, all tomatoes. We have more over there, but these are all tomatoes. Now look at these beautiful things here. Purple tomatoes.
These ones are purple and orange, and then these are the ones that are
Look at these.
purple.
Aren't they just beautiful?
And you can tell when they're ripe when the
Beautiful gloss.
when the not sunny side, hold on, I'll tell it from the other side. You can tell when the purple tomatoes are ripe. This side's facing the sun and it's very purple, but when you come over here, green, not ready yet. These ones down here, these you can see are a little red. They're a little riper than those, which are green on the side that isn't facing the sun. So we could probably pick the red ones and let them ripen on the counter, but we'll let them ripen on the bush.
And then at the end of this section here, we have 2 cucumber plants. We used to have my mother's cucumber plant from Nepal that she planted there, but unfortunately that guy passed away. So we still have these 2, making us ample supply of cucumbers.
We got one there, we got one there.
And you guys, they're delicious.
There. These are the pickling cucumbers.
Thorny.
Thorny, yeah.
Yeah. Now here's where the pre-game takes place.
The propagation station.
Yes, the propagation station.
So this is stuff that's going to go in for the cold season. We got beets, some cauliflower, arugula, some lettuces, some kale, stuff like that that I'm going to try to get in one of the other raised beds once the beans or the flowers die.
Yeah, and then my mother also got us some Szechuan pepper seeds, but for some reason they didn't grow. If you guys have any tips and tricks on how to grow Szechuan pepper in zone 6, let us know. Let us know in the comment section below. Then here we're greeted with these really pretty, big, tall sunflower plants. Now let's see how tall they really are. Roaming around here a couple days ago. I can't be there for some reason. It's just really scaring me.
Here we got the watermelon. Look at this puppy.
Beauty!
And it's spreading out. Hopefully we get more than one. But it's starting to vine all over the place. Here's an up top view of the whole garden. The tomato trellis, the okra and raised bed there. There's raksha. Another raised bed and some pots, and then we got some more tomatoes and beans and stuff in there. Little radish bed over there. So let's get a little closer.
So we have like a whole section of herbs, like herbal plants, but I'm just gonna focus on this area real quick. We have some more peppers here. We have parsley. We have a basil plant.
Some mustard greens.
Mustard greens.
Those will be
delicious.
good for the winter.
Good for the winter. We have some flowers here, more tomato plants, and then we have my favorite herb ever, oregano. Some good old oregano, olive oil, and potatoes in the oven. Done. Oh, salt. Salt.
It's okay.
Don't forget the salt. I'm just excited. All right, you guys, we have 2 more beds here that I'm going to cover real quick, so you have an idea of how gorgeous they are.
Yeah, you
Look at
can
that
see we
beautiful
started
layer.
picking them, but here's some that are still. Look at all that. Oh yeah. That's a lot, right?
That's a lot. And then we have some more basil here. We have some green onions over there.
Green onion in the back, hiding out.
Here, you want to? Let's show them the green onions. So this bed has the tomatoes over here, followed by basil, green onions. This whole section here is a row of beans.
Down here we got the carrots, green onion, and some more beets, but not too many beets came up from my direct sowing, so that's why I planted some in the propagation station.
Okay, let's move to this bed over here. This is where the zucchini was earlier that I was showing you guys.
We got some more cucumbers. These are little Persian cucumbers, little tiny ones. You see how many there are. And we got jalapenos and some Tabasco peppers and all the pollinators zipping around us. There's a nice butterfly. Still got some yellow squash coming in there, and we have 2 more zucchinis over here. So there's actually some on this one. We got a nice one right here. Can you see that from here?
Let's try to get this boy. Oh,
So that's a nice little
There it
one
is.
coming in. And there's a nice one over there somewhere, right? Look, down there.
there it is.
Yeah, so. And then, why don't you show them the pepper? Yeah.
And this over here, let me share this story.
Okay.
So a few months ago, we went to an Indian grocery store nearby us, and my mother really likes this vegetable. It's called bitter melon. Do you guys know of it? I don't like it because it's so bitter, but my mother really likes it. She also says it's supposed to be really good for your heart. Now, I'm not sure how much truth there is to it, but she eats it for some health benefits. And we actually got the seeds from one of those bitter melons from the grocery store, and it's looking good here. Now Mamu has her own bitter melons here. There's this guy, there's this guy, there's a baby there, another one there. Looking good. And oh my gosh, you guys, now you're entering a gauntlet. This is a gift for my husband from my brother-in-law, Rob. Thank you for these. So we have the Carolina Reaper. As you guys know, this is the hottest pepper in the world. I'm not going to taste it or do anything for the internet. So these are both Carolina Reapers, and then we have ghost peppers here. This is the killer section.
And this is some basil from Ghana.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Ooh.
So I'm trying to let some of it go to seed because they only gave me like 20 seeds in the
Yeah.
packet, and I want a bunch of seeds from it.
And then here we also have some beans from Nepal that my mother got. They're called simi back home. And here we have dill. Some fresh dill. You just dry these up slightly. Sprinkle on the potatoes from earlier. Delicious.
Another nice sunflower.
Another beautiful sunflower over there in bloom.
And the radish patch.
The radish patch.
We'll see how it does because of all the bunnies and everything.
So here are some pretty red tomatoes. Tomatoes. That is so good. Oh, that is so good. Okay, you guys, now we're out of the veggie garden and we're gonna go to this nice and pretty section of the house. Here we have some random trees that my husband got from our backyard just to add some greenery to this section here because it used to look a little vapid. Here we have 4 pots of blueberry bushes. This is one of our first blueberry plants. I guess we didn't know how to prune it, so this one doesn't look as healthy as the 3 guys are doing here. Here we have a hibiscus plant that Patrick's friend gave him. I guess because he was growing it indoors and it didn't perform as well, so he was like, you guys can have it. And then my mother is making this delicious hibiscus tea. Actually, she's done with her first run through, and we'll go talk to her in a little bit to see what else she added in the mix. So here we have these cool mint plants that we grew last year, and I guess they're perennials. They came back to life. So something cool I learned about these guys last year is that you can't plant these plants with other plants in the same bed because chances are the other plants will likely get killed by the mints. That's just how they are. They're these crazy capturing aliens. They'll just take over the whole territory. And then here we have some rosemary. Look at these beautiful rosemary bushes.
Growing in pots, and they grew through the holes of the pot, I think, and are in the ground there. They're like pushing the zone. The one is good for our zone, but the other one shouldn't have made it through the winter. But this is where our hot water heater exhaust comes out, and I think it kind of like keeps everything warm here with the stones and everything, and then that kicking on every now and again.
So we have this really cool rose bush here that I guess our former owners of this house used to have.
We'll put a picture of it. It's a nice pretty pink rose.
Yeah. And then here we have this beautiful bed just of pretty flowers. We have red, blue, yellow, we have orange, we have this beautiful burgundy over there.
That's some perennial salvia. This pink guy's a perennial too, but most of the rest are just annuals. Or these guys make a real pretty, not him, them. Columbines, they make a pretty cool purple flower. They're perennial. Let's go up on the front porch.
So come on up, you guys. So here on the steps we have this beautiful lavender bush. It smells so good. I feel like these guys and rosemary, they're from the same family because they almost have like this similar smell. They smell so good, by the way. Then we have some suckies.
Succulents, flowers, another mustache plant.
Back home where I'm from Nepal, we call these makmalika phul. We use these for tihar, which is a very like big festival back home. It's like equivalent to Christmas here in the United States. And then we have this mustache plant here. I forget what these are called.
Here's the hibiscus tea leaves. You dry the flower leaves for the tea. And here's the tea smith.
Here's the tea smith, aka my mother. Our baby's sleeping there. So mamu yu chia mazuli ki halsho?
Hibiscus, and 2 rosemary, and milk.
Okay, hibiscus like auntie full one, so. Oh, good to know.
Green tea wala hai.
Oh, nice, nice. This is, by the way, this is delicious. It's like very aromatic. Okay, you guys, now this is the front porch of the house. Here we have some beautiful, I don't think
Bougainvillea.
Here we have this Bougainvillea. This reminds me of Greece and back home in California. We used to have these. Here we have this.
Morning Glory vine. It makes a nice pretty purple flower, but it's sort of taken over my tomatoes here. But like you saw in the garden, we have plenty of tomatoes. These are good patio tomatoes. These are called sweet treats if you need a good patio tomato.
Sweet treats, and here's what you do. These make for a great breakfast, especially if you're a gardener in the mornings. Mmm. Mmm. So up here we have basil.
Different types.
Different types of basil, and last year with the amount of basil we got, it was crazy. We had so much basil. We made some basil pesto for us, for our in-laws, for some friends. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing this year as well. So you guys, that's the end of this little tour we have here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I haven't made YouTube videos in like a while. Like I said, we just had a baby. So excuse my absence, but I'll be sure to post another video. If you guys want to see some renovation we did in our 1900 farmhouse here, I'd love to share that with you guys. Just let me know in the comment section below. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys soon. Bye.